The National Flood Insurance Program has created a number of headaches over the last year as it's perennially extended by the United States Congress. Insurance agents across the country say that it's a major problem and they need it to be fixed.
The National Flood Insurance Program insures 5 million people across the country. We have 20,000 participating communities. And as you mentioned, we have had numerous expirations of the program over the last several years. We were lucky enough to get a one-year extension last year, but we're facing another looming expiration in September of this year. And I tell you, it really does have a real-world impact when this program expires.
The biggest problem with the uncertainty of the program and the fact that we had so many stops and starts in the last few years is the uncertainty and the fact that there are closings that need to take place that weren't able to take place. Coverages could not be increased. There's a question with the consumer on claims, but really a lot of work for the agent because we had to notify all of our clients that there is a possibility of a stop just from an errors and omission standpoint. And it's a huge expense and inconvenience. So we were lobbying for Congress, if for nothing else, a long-term extension.
The frequent lapses and extensions of the National Flood Insurance Program pose day-to-day problems for Main Street insurance agents.
There's a lot of changes that need to be made to the program. The limits on dwelling at $250,000 for residential property and $500,000 for commercial property haven't been changed in decades. We really need to see an increase in the coverage amounts. Not to mention that there's no coverage in the policy right now for business interruption on the commercial side or loss of use on a residential side. So if somebody is flooded and can't live in their home for a year as it's being rebuilt, the policy doesn't currently provide any coverage.
We have to stop these short-term extensions. These expirations with short-term extensions really does not give the needed certainty to the marketplace. But after that, after getting a long-term extension, we need to prepare the program for the future. And one of the ways to do that is to try to eliminate some of the subsidies in the program. You have to have the program work more like regular insurance. So you have to have more actuarial pricing. The closer you can make it to real insurance, we believe the better the program is going to be for consumers. And to be frank, it helps us make the case for that long-term extension that's so necessary.